Lord Chaitanya.
So the deity there is there since the time of Lord Chaitanya.
And so as time goes that Lord Chaitanya was traveling with Govinda Ghosh.
So the pastime goes like that. Lord Chaitanya was traveling with Govinda Ghosh.
He was a brahmachari.
He was a brahmachari.
Govinda Ghosh used to understand. He was born in across the river from Agardeep,
So Govinda Ghosh, he was born across the river from Agradvip.
and his brothers are Vasudeva Tattva,
Basu Ghosh.
no Vasudeva
His brothers are Bashu Ghosh and
and what's the other
Sanjaya
Mara
Mukunda Ghosh.
Ghosh. And so the three brothers are very famous in Chaitanya Lila.
So these three brothers are very famous in Chaitanya Leela.
Now, Govinda Ghosh, Lord Chaitanya felt some indigestion.
So Lord Chaitanya felt some indigestion.
So he wanted some haritaki.
So he wanted some haritaki
And at the previous village.
from the previous village.
So Govinda Ghosh, he went into the village and begged some haritaki.
So Govinda Ghosh, he went into that village and begged some haritaki,
And he got that from Lord Chaitanya.
and he got that for Lord Chaitanya.
So Lord Chaitanya took it,
So Lord Chaitanya took it,
and indigestion was cured.
and his indigestion was cured.
We went to Agardeep,
So then he went to Agradvip,
and he again felt some indigestion.
and then he again felt some indigestion.
Then he asked Govinda Ghosh for some haritaki.
And then he asked Govinda Ghosh for some haritaki.
Now, Govinda Ghosh had some haritaki in his bag,
So Govinda Ghosh had some haritaki in his bag.
so he took it out,
So he took it out,
gave it to Lord Chaitanya.
gave it to Lord Chaitanya.
Lord Chaitanya was curious. Yesterday you had to call the village, took some time to bring it and get some haritaki. Today you give it this few seconds.
So Lord Chaitanya was curious. Yesterday you had to go to the village and you have to bag some haritaki. It took some time, and then today you just gave it within few seconds.
So what is your secret?
What's your secret?
Well, I kept some haritaki from the previous village,
So I kept some haritaki from the previous village,
thinking that you might need it.
thinking that you might need it.
And Lord Chaitanya said, this is a grihastha mentality.
Lord Chaitanya said that this is a grihastha mentality.
Save for a rainy day.
So, what's that?
Save for a rainy day.
Oh, saving for many days.
Rainy day.
Oh, saving for rainy days.
And, so you should become a grihastha.
So you should become a grihastha.
He was shocked
He was shocked
because he was a brahmachari.
because he was a brahmachari.
And suddenly Guru Lord Chaitanya told him he should get married.
Suddenly his guru Lord Chaitanya, he told him that he should get married.
But he accepted whatever Lord Chaitanya said.
But he accepted whatever Lord Chaitanya said.
And so he got married,
So he got married,
had a son,
had a son,
but then his wife got bitten by a snake
and then his wife got bitten by a snake
and died.
and died.
And later on, his son died also.
And later on, his son died also.
So then he became very morose.
So then he became very morose.
And the deity's service was disturbed.
His deity service got disturbed.
So the deity complained, why you're not offering your regular bhoga to me?
So then the deity complained, why you are not offering your regular bhoga to me?
He said, Lord Chaitanya thought I was not fit to be a brahmachari, so I was told to marry. I married.
So he said Lord Chaitanya told that I'm not fit to be a brahmachari. Then I was told to get married, and I got married.
I had a son.
I had a son.
Now my wife is gone.
Now my wife is gone.
My son is gone.
My son is gone.
So who'll do the tarpana? Who'll do the strata for me when I'm gone?
So who will do tarpana? Who will do the shraddha for me when I'm gone?
Now I'm concerned.
So I'm concerned.
And then it said, I'm your son.
Then the deity said, I'm your son.
But then Govinda Ghosh said, you're not that kind of son.
And then Govinda Ghosh said, you are not that kind of son.
No, if I declare every day on your anniversary of your death, I will go to your tomb, go to your spot and cover up.
So now I declare every year on the anniversary of your death, I'll go to your tomb and offer your darpanam.
So
Darpanam, sorry.
all the village leaders were brought, and the deity spoke to them.
And all the village leaders were brought, and the deity spoke to them.
I want to be brought every year to the tomb of Govinda Ghosh.
I want to report every year to the tomb of Govinda Ghosh
Offer him Charva Strada.
and offer him tarpana shraddha.
And that was written in the village annals.
So that was written in the village manuals.
I went, one year I went in the death anniversary of Govinda Ghosh.
So one year I went on the death anniversary of Govinda Ghosh,
And sure enough, they brought the deity.
and sure enough, they brought the deity.
So they carried him to the tomb of Govinda Ghosh.
They carried him to the tomb of Govinda Ghosh.
Now the pujaris were very merciful on me. They brought me inside the tomb.
So the pujaris were merciful on me. They brought me inside the tomb,
And they performed the Srat ceremony,
and they performed the Shraddha ceremony,
dropping the rice cakes in the hand of the deity
dropping the rice cakes from the hands of the deity
to the tomb over the Ghosh.
to the tomb of Govinda Ghosh.
Meanwhile, outside, it's unbelievable.
Meanwhile, outside, it's unbelievable.
Hundreds of thousands of people
Hundreds of thousands of people
are fighting,
were fighting,
violence.
violence
I mean, to see the deities.
to see the deity.
Ladies on one side are putting their head to the window.
So the ladies on one side, they're putting their heads through
Other
the
ladies
window.
grabbing their hair, pulling them back.
Other ladies grabbing their heads, pulling them back.
Big fighting.
Big fighting.
On the side of the window, men were going.
On the side window, men were going.
Men were Gagandas. I was inside. Even he was at the doorway.
So I remember Gangadas, I was inside, he was at the doorway.
So he knows what was happening.
He knows what was happening.
And he was trying to keep the people out.
And he was trying to keep the people out.
And his watch, he had so his scalp.
So in his watch, he had so many scalp.
So it was wild.
So it was a while.
Wild.
It was wild.
And said it maybe the deity changed color while during this ceremony.
It said that the deities changed his color during the ceremony.
It was a very amazing situation.
This is a very amazing situation.
So the deity was talking to the village elders 400, 500 years ago.
So the deities were talking to the village elders 500 years ago,
and still they observe this ceremony every year.
and still they observe the ceremony every year.
And people set up the booths,
People set up the booths.
political parties,
What parties?
political parties. And everybody, we know that hundreds of thousands of people go there.
Okay, there are hundreds and thousands of people over there.
I don't know if you're going on that time,
I don't know whether you're going on that times,
but it's just like after Gaur Purnima.
it's just like after Gaur
But
Purnima.
you may be missing that,
You might be missing that.
which is and so anyway, that's one place.
Anyway, that's one place.
You can see the Govinda Deity, right?
You'll see the Gopinath deity, right?
Yes.
And so that's very wonderful.
So that's very wonderful.
And the deity used to be taken, I don't know if they still go, but usually taken by boat
So the deities used to be taken by boat. I don't know still they go on boat or not.
to Krishnanagar.
To Krishnanagar.
And there they stay some time
So there he will stay for some time
at the house of the Krishnanagar king,
in the house of the Krishnanagar king,
Krishna Chandra.
Krishna Chandra.
And that's why it's called Krishnanagar.
That's why it's called Krishnanagar.
So from there, we went to Chakundi.
From there,
Chakundi!
we went to Chakandi.
It's the place of the birth of Srinivasa Acharya.
It's the place of birth of Srinivasa Acharya.
His father was later known as Chaitanya Das.
The father who was later known as Chaitanya Das.
He, what was his name?
Gangadhar Bhattacharya.
Huh? Gangadhar Bhattacharya.
Gangadhar Bhattacharya.
He was present at the sannyas ceremony of Lord Chaitanya in Katwa.
He was present at the sannyas ceremony of Lord Chaitanya at Katwa.
There, Lord Chaitanya told his sannyas guru, give the name Sri Krishna Chaitanya.
There, Lord Chaitanya's sannyas guru gave him the name Sri Krishna Chaitanya
On Lord Chaitanya's order.
on Lord Chaitanya's order.
So then, Gangadhara Bhattacharya, he was so enamored by that name,
So Gangadhar Bhattacharya was so enamored by the name,
he kept chanting,
he kept chanting,
Sri Krishna Chaitanya,
Sri Krishna Chaitanya,
Sri Krishna Chaitanya,
Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Tanya,
Sri Krishna Chaitanya,
Sri Krishna Chaitanya,
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 Chaitanya.
Chaitanya.
So he became known as Chaitanya Das
He became known as Chaitanya Das
because he kept chanting Chaitanya.
because he kept chanting Chaitanya.
So then, although he had no material desires,
Although he had no material desires,
he felt a strong desire to have a son.
he had a strong desire to have a son.
He told that to his wife.
He told that to his wife,
Lakshmidriya.
his wife Lakshmi Priya.
So she said, we should go and ask Lord Chaitanya
So she said we should go and ask Lord Chaitanya
and see what he said.
and see what he says.
So they went to Jagannath Puri to see Lord Chaitanya.
So they went to Jagannath Puri to see Lord Chaitanya.
And before they could say anything, Lord Chaitanya called them and said, you want to have a son?
So before they could say anything, Lord Chaitanya called them and said, you want to have a son?
Your son will be my special devotee.
Your son would be my special devotee.
Go back and have a son,
So go back and have a son,
and my full blessings.
and you have my full blessings.
So this way, Srila Prabhupada was saying in London in 1973,
So in this way, Srila Prabhupada was saying in London in 1973,
London,
in London,
not all his Rasta devotees should have acharyas as children.
all his grahastha devotees should have acharyas as their children.
And because we need a lot of acharyas
We need a lot of acharyas
in this one.
in ISKCON.
So with this intention, it's quite bona fide for Grihastas to have children.
So with this intention, it's quite bona fide for the grahasthas to have children.
Desire to produce acharyas.
With the desire to produce acharyas.
So the Chaitanya Das and Vishnupriya have produced Srinivas Acharya.
So this Chaitanya Das and Vishnu Priya, they produced Srinivas Acharya.
Now I could tell a lot of pastimes about Srinivas Acharya.
Now I can tell a lot of pastime about Srinivas Acharya.
But, we have Srinivas Thakur of the Panchatattva, and there's Srinivas Acharya.
We have Srivas Thakur in the Panchatattva, and then we have Srinivas Acharya.
So Srinivas Acharya is a very great devotee.
So Srinivas Acharya is a very great devotee.
And he relies on Ranjanity and the subsequent books of Lord Chaitanya's associate.
His glories are mentioned in the books of Lord Chaitanya's associates.
What time is it now?
It's 8:25.
So I got 5 minutes.
One question.
So there you want to visit these two places tomorrow.
So in Safari, you're going to visit these two places tomorrow.
And then tomorrow night I'll speak on your next day out.
So tomorrow night, I will speak about the next day's place.
Meanwhile, let's read from the Jaladuta Diary.
Meanwhile, let's read from the Jaladuta Diary.
No, brother. He was in Colombo. He was in Colombo.
Kila. Nimbu pani. Okay, kila. Kila. 20? 18th. Okay, today. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. 18th Wednesday. Today, 18th August 1965. I felt quite normal and the seasickness completely removed. The ship remained silent the whole day on account of hazy sky and only few loads of goods were admitted. I wanted to see the Colombo city, but I could not make any arrangement. The ship was standing at the midstream and I did not like to go alone. 19th Thursday. The next morning, 19th August 1965, I informed my situation to Captain Pandya, and he was very kind to take me to the shore in a motor launch. Okay. We dropped at Elizabeth Gate, talked with some Ceylonese clerks, and then in a taxi we went to the office of Narottam and Pierre Co. The manager, Mr. Bunker, was a Gujarati gentleman and he received us well. He arranged for me a good car to go around the city. The office quarter was quite busy and many foreign officers and renowned banks were there. I saw the Governor General's house, the Parliament House, the Town Hall, and one very nice seaside hotel, and passed through very nice clean roads and bazaars. The city appeared to be nice, clean, and small bungalows nicely decorated. It appears that people, although not very good looking, they are not uncultured, neither they are tasteless. The city is quite up to resembling an Indian city like Madras and Pune. Okay. The buses and taxis were clean to see. The bus stands almost crowded like that of Indian cities. The offices conducted almost in Indian style. The culture and civilization is Indian cent percent, but artificially India and Ceylon is divided. We are starting for Cochin at 6 p.m. The ship started at 7 p.m., the pilot being late in reaching the ship. It ran for the whole night and the next day up to 3:30 p.m. and reached the coast of Cochin. The ship is standing on the coast of Cochin without entering the dock. Friday 20th, today, 20th August 1965, the captain arranged for a meeting on board with M.V. Jaladuta on account of Janmashtami Day. I spoke for an hour on the philosophy and teachings of Lord Sri Krishna. All the officers attended the meeting and there was distribution of prasadam. The matter was radiographed to Srimati Sumarti Muraji in Bombay. The ship is stranded on the Arabian Sea about 4 miles away from the coast. We are in this position from 3:20 p.m. 20th August 1965 to 9:30 a.m. 22nd August 1965.
So Prabhupada spent his Janmashtami on board the ship.
So Prabhupada what was that, Gurumaj?
He spent his Janmashtami on the ship.
So Srila Prabhupada, he spent his Janmashtami on the ship.
And he was preaching even while on the ship.
So he was preaching even while on the ship.
He was speaking on the teachings and pastimes of Lord Krishna.
He was speaking on the teachings and pastimes of Lord Krishna.
And so to all the officers of the ship.
To all the officers of the ship.
And this was sent to Murari.
This was sent to Sumarti Murarji.
And so this is very interesting.
So this is very interesting.
We know that Prabhupada from Calcutta, he went to Colombo and then to Cochin in India.
So we knew that Prabhupada from Calcutta, he went to Colombo and then Cochin in India.
And to the west.
And then to the west.
So this historical visit, this historical trip,
this historical visit, this historical trip
is something that we're digesting.
So something that we're
receiving.
That we are receiving, we are tasting. Gurumaj, it's 8:30 now.
All right.
Or 8:31. Okay, Hare Krishna, Srila Prabhupada ki, the Jaladuta journey ki, Nitai Gaur Premanande.
Blessings.
Blessings.
Krishna Materas too.
So for those who cannot go tomorrow to the safari, so please raise your hands. All of you, all who cannot go tomorrow, this is the bottle of Ganga we will offer to the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So you put your hands, you touch it. Ganga, Ganga. You touch it, Guru Maharaj, also. So this bottle will be offered tomorrow in all your names of all the devotees for the installation. Ganga, Ganga. Okay, that's it.
Remember, the buses are leaving at 6. Devotees who are registered on Safari, please be by the Vamsi Bhavan. Go to sleep early. Hare Krishna. Thank you. Jai. His Holiness Jaya Pataka Swami Maharaj Ki. Guru Maharaj Ki. Srila Prabhupada Ki.
Priya Sakhi, it's okay? Priya Sakhi Chitralekha Devi Dasi from Assam, 3 Gitas. Abhay Vishambar Misra from Mumbai, 1 Chaitanya Charitamrita set. Mamata Purna Sachi Devi Dasi from Assam, 6 Gitas. Beauty Nightingale from Midnapur, 1 Gitas. Dayarupa Sama Devi Dasi from Bangalore, 3 Gitas. Bikramjit Ghosh from Nadia, 4 Gitas. Ajiratma Mukunda Das from Surat, 2 Gitas. Sudarshan Brajesh Das from Bangalore, 4 Gitas. Hemangi Gopesh Das from USA, 4 Chaitanya Charitamrita sets. Anuradha Anuttama Devi Dasi from Tamil Nadu, 1 Gita. Tarak Sankirtan Das from Bangalore, 4 Gitas. Kairava Chandrika Devi Dasi from Bangalore, 4 Gitas. Devarati Midya from Medinapur, 1 Gitas. Sindhu from USA, 5 Chaitanya Charita sets. Suja Prakam Kerala, 1 Bhagavad Gita from Kasadesh devotees. Madhumati Devidasi, 1 Chaitanya Charitamrita sets. So let us chant one Harinam Mahamantra for their well-being. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. The dear devotees, please sponsor Bhagavad Gita and other books. The upcoming Vyas Puja festival, 77th Vyas Puja. So please sponsor 77 Gitas or even 1 Gita in every month. So Guru Maharaj arrange for you, those who are sponsoring books to Guru Maharaj, we will have special Ekadashi Puja for the donors. So please sponsor Bhagavad Gita and help Guru Maharaj book distribution project. You're behind, there's a physical book table is there, please collect book or donate books. Hare Krishna. Guru Maharaj ki. Please contact me and contact the virtual table for book sponsoring +91 94 34 76 04 02. Repeat, +91 94 34 760402. So I am happy to announce that today's initiation program, almost 160 sets of Chaitanya Charitamrita distributed. Hare Krishna.